Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Dr. P and welcome back today for another video. Now in this one, guys, we're going to be going over a brand new in-game event that has been leaked. It's basically confirmed and I'm excited to talk about it because all of the previous in-game events that we've had, such as the rocket launch and the cube butterfly event, have been extremely successful in bringing in new players and capturing the attention of current players. I'm so excited, guys. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe. We're going to go over everything in this video, and also make sure to use my supported creator code. It's Pineapplez YT, and if you send me a screenshot showing proof of you supporting the channel, you have a chance to be featured in an upcoming video in the form of a shout out. So definitely I'd appreciate it if you could support me. And with that said, guys, let's get into it. So today there was a new update that dropped, version 7.1, and I'm sure you guys knew that, but along with it, data miners have found a ton of files relating to an upcoming in-game event that will take place on New Year's Eve 2018, aka December 31st. The files have a ton of information regarding what to expect, including an in-game look. Apparently, there's going to be a disco ball that comes down from the sky in-game and will set off fireworks and disco music when the clock hits midnight. It's unsure, however, whether or not it's going to activate at midnight local time for where you live individually, or if it's going to be kind of a based on the US Eastern, because that's where Fortnite, the Epic Games headquarters, are located. Now, earlier today, there was actually a pretty significant glitch slash bug, whatever you want to call it, that basically showcased this event before it went live. I don't know how this came up, but nonetheless, I'll throw up an image for you on screen. This is courtesy of Tavel Geraj. I hope I said that right. Probably not, but nonetheless, you can see in the sky there's a disco ball that is coming right out of it, and it makes a lot of sense because, I mean, in Times Square, if you guys don't know, every year on New Year's Eve, they count down in New York City in Times Square, and the ball drops. That's, I'm pretty sure, what this is a reference to. If you take a look at that disco ball that's dropping from the sky, the size of that thing is incredibly large. It's actually how big it is and how high up in the sky it is. I'm curious to see if it's as successful as all of the other ones that we've seen previously. I mean, there's only been like 2 or 3 real in-game events. I'd say 2. The rocket launch is definitely one, and the cube butterfly event that was a little over a month ago is definitely one. These events are exactly what Fortnite needs to stay on top. As of right now, it's the most popular game on Twitch, pretty much, I'd say, in the world. Like, it's really popular. It's a free game, so naturally it's gonna be really popular. But what they need to do to maintain their success is have more of these live interactive in-game events. I'm sure they know that. I'm sure the marketing team at Epic knows that. They've studied all the stats, crunched all the numbers. They know it's good for the game, and I'm assuming that's why they're throwing another one in here. And even looking past 2018 and into 2019, I would love to see, you know, there'd be 1 or 2 huge in-game events per season that you can get hyped up about, that there are a lot of theories about, that you can speculate a lot about. That's what I think makes Fortnite so great. Yeah, the gameplay itself is good, it's a genuinely good game, but also the storyline and the lore behind Fortnite makes it such a unique game in terms of following it and being a fan, because there's a unique perspective. Not all games have this exact same type of story and lore and update style. It's truly a unique situation. Now, the thing is, though, 12 midnight, regardless of where you're living, that's kind of late. I don't know if all players are going to be able to be up and actually witness the event, but then again, it is the holidays, it's Christmas break, almost everyone is off of school or work, so I'm assuming that opens up a lot more possibilities for people to stay up late, to game more. I'm assuming that's their philosophy behind actually having it at midnight. Plus, I mean, what other time is better to have a New Year's Eve or New Year's Day celebration except for literally when it strikes midnight on the clock on December 31st. I know personally I'm out of school for a while, so I will be here and I will be on the game witnessing the event. I'm curious as to whether or not the news of this event affects your plans. I know New Year's Eve is also generally a time where people spend a lot of time with family and friends. So I don't know if necessarily like the timing of this works out for a lot of players, but it is interesting, and regardless of whether or not you actually witness it in-game right as it happens, you'll be able to see what happens the following day or the following few days after, because it'll be all over YouTube for sure. So definitely let me know your thoughts and let me know your plans for watching the New Year's Eve event. I'm extremely excited. I wonder if there's going to be any sort of reward given out, maybe for challenges. I don't know. All I know is Epic Games is doing a lot of stuff right now in terms of Christmas and New Year's. They've got this all planned out, so definitely keep an eye out on the channel for more updates. So something extremely interesting happened today. Along with the updates, it appears as though cube bits are under the castle at Polar Peak. Now, I don't know what's going on. It definitely looks like one of those rune pieces that the cube was making back in Season 5 and 6. And it's hiding right under Polar Peak at the very bottom. So is it possible that as the iceberg and as the snow continues to melt, it could eventually reveal this bit of the cube? I remember saying a while ago in a video, I don't know, maybe a few weeks ago, that maybe we hadn't seen the last of Kevin the Cube. It seemed like he went away and there were a lot of questions still lingering about what he was doing, who put him there. So I wouldn't be surprised if this indeed wasn't the last we saw of Kevin the Cube and he's coming back in some way for Season 7. In the Season 7 trailer, there's also a bit of a Easter egg for the cube. There's a cube under the Christmas tree wrapped up as a present. So wonder if that's any indication. Could possibly be. I'm definitely extremely curious to see what Epic does here. I mean, they have a golden opportunity when a lot of people are going to be playing to really make a great part of their season come to life. So I'm excited to see what happens. I'll definitely keep you updated. Now, there's also been another leak in the game's coding. There's been so many, it's just hard to keep count. But anyway, there is a boombox and a carrot coming to the game, apparently. Let's start with the boombox. You can see it on screen right here. There's no real apparent reason as to why this boombox is in the game. I mean, it could be as simple as being a gimmick thing like the toys were. You know, you can shoot a basketball, play golf, all that simple stuff. It's just for fun, but nonetheless, it does look like there's going to be a boombox coming to the game at some points. Now, there's also going to be a carrot consumable item. It's not sure what this carrot is going to do, or if this carrot will even come to the game, but definitely it is in the game, it's in the coding, and I wonder what it could do. If you look at the consumables that we have in the game right now, we currently have the mushrooms, which supply shield to you, and you have the apples, which supply health to you. I don't know if I'm missing any, I'm not sure, but definitely I think this is a good idea. I mean, simply speaking, I don't know what a carrot is going to do. Maybe it could give you super speed or super jump. I don't know, I'm just thinking out loud here, but definitely leave your thoughts on this new consumable. What would your plan be if you could choose? If it was up to you, what would you make this carrot consumable do? I'm just curious if it could do any single thing you chose. What would it be? About 2 hours ago in the item shop, we got some more Christmas skins and even a Christmas wrap and a Christmas pickaxe. The biggest bundle we've gotten up to this point. So we have the red-nosed ranger and the candy axe and the red-nosed raider. Relatively speaking, these Christmas skins are pretty rare. They've only been out a few times before. Last time was about a year ago. So, you know, they're pretty good skins to have if you're a collector, if you're looking to add to your collection. Definitely good skins to buy, and they're relatively cheap. I think one of them is 1,200 V-Bucks. I think the female skin is 1,200, and the guy is 800, so not that bad at all. Definitely I would recommend buying them if you can, and of course if you do, make sure to use my supported creator code, PineapplezYT. Really appreciate you guys supporting the channel. This video is the third upload of the day, so needless to say, I've been pumping it out for you guys, you know. I'm your one-stop shop for everything Fortnite. Anytime there's an update, anytime there's something going on, you can count on me to cover it as fast as I can. I really appreciate the support, guys. Make sure you are subscribed and drop a like on the video because there's a ton coming out in the future. I know it's not the Merry Marauder or the Ginger Gunner or even the Crack Shot, but these skins are awesome, and even more so because of their price. They're super inexpensive, relatively speaking to most skins, and considering how rare they are, in my mind, it's just a no-brainer to buy them. If you can, of course. Thanks so much for watching, I hope you have a great day, and until next time, I'll see you later.